How's it going? My name's Kyle, and I am a scrapper out here in the Colorado area. And I recently just got into scrapping, and one of the things I was looking for was a wire stripper, because it takes a lot of time to strip wire, seemingly, when you first get into this thing. But it turns out that's not really the case. You don't need an expensive wire stripper. You need some $15 razor blades. The Stanleys and Huskies seem to dull a little faster than these. I'm not, I've got Milwaukee stuff, but I've had Stanley and Husky blades before I bought these. I've got a Husky, the mounting system or whatever, and it works fine. But when it comes to blades, I spend a little bit of money just because they seem to work a little better. And the sharper the better. So but first things first, I cut to the chase here. I get my wire, I put it in a vise, put a wire in a vise here, put a nice sharp blade in there. You can use the same blade on probably about 50 to 60 pieces of wire. And then I just make sure not to nick the wire. So I use my finger as kind of a backdrop, but luckily the copper in here will protect your finger from getting sliced. But just some cheap firm grip gloves, and I'll angle the box cutter to be on this little ridge right here. I'll kind of just rest the wire on that, angle the blade to where it's just barely skims, and then I'll pull nice and slow. This is about, I don't know, 2.5, 3 meter piece of wire. Get all the way to the end. All of a sudden, what we have here, perfectly stripped, bare bright wire for a fraction of the price of a wire stripping machine. And from what I've seen, none of the frustration. Because it seems like, all those wire stripping machines, you might get a couple of good, strips, and then all of a sudden either your blade gets dull, or they're tough to find the channel, and your wire will jump out or get tangled up in the teeth or something like that. But with this, it's pretty foolproof, and you can just, less than a minute of wire, and this stuff adds up really fast. So that's all I got for now. The more I learn, the more I'll post about scrapping. But I've been at this for about 2 months and have made enough money to, pretty much double my income. So, yeah, scrap on.